Hello, my dear colleagues, and welcome to another Alice in Methodologyland digital tools tutorial. In this short tutorial, we want to focus on one specific thing in Genially. If you don't know what is Genially, Genially is an interactive app, online-based, that allows you to create highly interactive, clickable materials. So think about PowerPoint and then add 5,000 things to it. That's a very simple way to describe it. So basically, in Genially, everything is clickable, and there are a lot of interesting things that you can do. Now, let's go ahead and do this. Why are we doing a video separately just on connecting pages in quizzes? There are multiple reasons. One of them being, if you move a few things around, your pages can break the connection. The connection can be broken between them. If you accidentally sometimes write, for example, we have wrong, correct. Sometimes teachers tend to write mix the order, so it doesn't go to the correct or the incorrect pages. And it results in a broken quiz, and it's very difficult to see, takes a lot of time to see where is the mistake. So we are going to go and check it out. Let's check the connection. First of all, we have the start button. This is a template, and I suggest you starting from templates before you go ahead and create your own from scratch. Pardon me. Let's go ahead and analyze this. So it says wrong. That means the answer is not correct. Wrong, the answer that is not correct. Correct, the answer that is correct. Now, incorrect one, C, it's going to go to page 8. We always have this one specific page that's not correct. See? Oops, not correct. Let's go to the incorrect page. Now, if you want to make a special one, you can check this button. This button is go back. Why is this important? Because this button is going to go back to page 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, depending on the page where you made the mistake. Now, this page is the most important page in your quiz. And as you can see, congratulations, that's the final one. So what happens if you have the correct answer? It just goes to the next page. Why? Because if it's correct, it's just going to transfer you to another question. Now let's check it out. We're going to go and see when we publish. And then we're going to make one quickly from scratch. So we have right or wrong option. When I click here, not correct, try again. So see, it's the same page for all of the incorrect answers. It just creates an infinite loop. Okay, so in my teacher trainings, again, we are recording this for the teachers from my face-to-face teacher training. They had a few issues where they didn't have this page correctly, and they also managed to unconnect the pages. So we are going to focus on the connection from scratch because that's the easiest way to show you. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to continue actually. Let's continue with this one and let's break it a little. Let's break it. Okay. Give me a second. I'm just going to unlink things and then we're going to link them again. Okay, I'm back. I decided to also show you how to unbreak or just unconnect, whichever word you want to use, the pages. So click on the text and this button is going to show up. When you click on it, you can easily click delete. Now, why is this important? Sometimes the teachers want to move the buttons around or anything can be the reason really. So now, what's the wrong option here? We're going to go to one designated page. Oops, I'm sorry. We're going to go to page, and then see, oops, not correct. So we're going to make this page, okay? We go to wrong. Now, let's imagine you're making this page from scratch. Let me show you how to do it. I'm just going to take a button. I can take anything can be a button. See this random picture. So, let's go. Interactivity. Go to page, and then you're going to go back. It's automatically sent. That's the first one. That's a go back. Let's go ahead and test it. So we're going to click, oh yes, I forgot to connect this one. Pardon me, I unconnected it. That's a big mistake. Oh, it is actually working. Okay, yes. So let's see. We have the wrong one. Okay, to go back, it returns me to the same question. So make sure to pause and see how did I connect it. Now, the same goes for everything. So how do I do it? If I connect it from scratch, I just make one page like this. So you need a designated special wrong page. How do I do it? Check it out. Here it says go to page 8. So you remember my incorrect one, page 8. You mark, go to page, and then you're searching page 8. You connect it. So basically every wrong answer needs to go to the wrong page. The wrong page has a back button. It brings you back to the page where you made the mistake. So basically, as I said, an infinite loop. Now, here is a cool thing about the next one. You can just click next page. Okay. So if you're making the quiz from scratch, let's imagine this one. Let's delete it now. Okay. Because that's sometimes when I make quizzes from scratch, or I make some that are not a template, I reuse the first page. So let's check. Correct. Right click, copy. Right click, paste. I want the correct to go here. When you right click, copy, right click, paste, it's already connected. Now I have two that are not connected. Okay. Right click, copy. Then the page you want, right click, paste. I'm going to right click, paste again. So I have two, and I'm just going to move them. And when you click, goes to page 8, goes to page 8. So basically, when you finish and you want to make sure that everything is connected properly, just go and click wrong 8, wrong 8, correct, next page. So the other problem is when you want to just add a few questions. I always go to the last page, copy, and then again, I go and change 6 out of 6. Now, don't forget, you have to go back and do the number here. Now you have 6 questions. So if you want to signify how many questions, just go back and edit this part. Anyway, let's come here. So what's the problem now? We don't want the students to have a pattern. Again, just move it. Wrong, the correct is in the middle maybe. So the only thing that we want to do is to make sure that they don't have a pattern. Maybe not the first button is always going to be correct. So that's the thing you should worry about. Now, another tip. Another teacher in this face-to-face training did it wrongly. So basically they had correct on a wrong page, then they had all mixed up. So if you accidentally write a correct answer on the wrong page, yes, it takes the time to fix it. So here is how I start from the beginning to make sure that I connected it correctly. First, I'm going to go and write all of the correct answers. That's a small strategy I use. So, I don't know, sky is blue. I'll leave the wrong ones, okay? I go to fix all of the correct ones. This is it, or whatever. I always go and write the correct ones first. Then I come back, and then I try to write the incorrect ones later. Because this is the way that I know that, okay, I've done the correct ones. Now let's give some answers that are going to be confusable, that are going to be a little more difficult and confuse your learners. I do hope this tutorial helped you, and I showed you a little trick how I organize it. And let's repeat one last time. If you want more questions, go to the last page and just copy. Make sure to change the number of questions. The advice is to reorganize so that the students don't think that there is a pattern of where your answers are, and make sure all of your incorrect ones go to one page. Now here it is, it goes to page 9. It's automatically moved because page 9 was changed since you added one more, so you don't have to worry about that. So all the incorrect ones go to one page, the incorrect ones, and all the correct ones just go to the next page. That's the basic linking for quizzes, escape rooms, or anything else that you want to do that has back and forth and the next page. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Have fun in your classroom and don't be afraid. You always have the back button. Whatever you do, there is the undo button. You can fix everything. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.